So this is hard. And with all honesty, I want you to know that I'm struggling a bit with how I want to present this message to you today, because I want to really invite as many people into this conversation as possible. And a part of me feels like I got to do that with a much more polite, non-confrontational tone, like something like, hey, this message is for anyone who needs to hear this. But that doesn't feel courageous. It doesn't feel sincere. It doesn't feel like it's coming from my heart. Because what I really want to say to you is this. Every single one of us needs to hear this right now. Every single one of us. We are in a place in this world right now where we will have an opportunity sometime in the future to look back at this window and say, what did I do? How did I show up? Did I carry myself with a level of courage, compassion, integrity, character, and love that the times that we are living in right now needed from me? Did I? I feel more and more as I look within myself, I'm finding this opportunity to answer this question. What do I need to do to separate myself from the things that are separating me from that self? What are the limiting beliefs? Where is the past hurt? Where is the doubt? Where is the judgment? Where is all that stuff that I know if I spend time there, it separates me from the self that I know I need to be right now? The self that's courageous, the self that is compassionate, the self that believes in humanity, the self that I know this is a time where I can present myself as the best self I've ever presented myself to be. And that's not an ego statement. That is a statement of spirit. That's a statement of love. That's a statement of humanity. So I believe right now we get an opportunity to ask ourselves that question. What is it I am willing to do to separate myself from all the smallness that I've once thought about myself or presently feel I'm not worthy of embodying the self that I know I need to be right now to help bring us through this very difficult, dark, challenging time? Because the only way I believe we get through this is through love, acceptance, compassion, and courage. We stand for justice like we've never stood before. We stand together like we never have before. Every great historical element that we look back on saw how people overcame themselves. They didn't do it by separation. They did it through inclusion. They did it by coming together. So here's our call. What will you do today? What can we do today to stand in our highest truth, to stand in our highest conviction for the level of love and light that we know we have inside of us and literally step into it, to own it like our lives depend on it? This is our time, and we are the ones. Let's see what it looks like when we collectively decide this is our time, and we are the ones.